Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Thursday, October 21st, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Carolina Hurricanes vs Montreal Canadiens. In their own end of the ice, the Hurricanes are also playing well. Carolina is allowing an average of 2.50 goals per game after giving up 3 on opening night to the Islanders and holding the Predators to just 2 goals. Carolina's penalty kill unit has been perfect this season, holding opponents scoreless 100% of the time when short-handed. Carolina goaltender Frederik Andersen is .200 with a 2.50 goals against average and .926 save percentage. Our first betting advice is to pick Carolina Hurricanes. Against San Jose, Montreal failed to generate any offense whatsoever, which proved to be their downfall once again. Clearly, something has to be done to get the Canadiens to light the lamp. In the opening period against the Sharks, Montreal was outshot 12-3 and trailed 3-0 on the scoreboard after the opening 20 minutes of action. The Canadiens held an 11-5 edge in shots in the second period, but gave up the lone goal of the stanza to trail 4-0 after 40 minutes of play. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5. San Jose Sharks vs Ottawa Senators. Against Montreal, the Sharks jumped on the hapless Canadiens early and cruised to victory. San Jose held a 12-3 edge in shots on goal in the opening period and took a 3-0 lead to the dressing room after 1 period of play. Jonathan Dahlen gave the Sharks the only goal they would need with his first of the year at 122 off assists from Brent Burns and Timo Meier. Later in the period, Dahlen scored his second of the game and the season at 336 off assists from Logan Couture and Meier to give San Jose a 2-0 advantage. Erik Karlsson made it a 3-0 game with his first of the year at 1922 off assists from Matt Nieto and Mario Ferraro. Our first betting advice is to pick Ottawa Senators. Chris Tierney gave the Senators the lead with his second of the season on the power play at 920 off assists from Brown and Shane Pinto. Later in the period, Tierney scored his second of the game and third of the year on the power play at the 1900 hours mark off assists from Brown and Zach Sanford. In the final period, Ottawa was outshot 13-5 and outscored 1-0, though they managed to hold off the Stars' bid for the equalizer down the stretch to secure the victory. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Washington Capitals vs New Jersey Devils. Vitek Vanacek has been the starting goalie for the Washington Capitals this season and has been doing well. In his last game against the Tampa Bay Lightning, he allowed 2 goals on 24 shots in an overtime loss. On the season, he allowed 3 goals in 48 shots. Washington has allowed 6 goals this season, which is 6th in the league. They have been above average against opposing power plays as they have killed 8 of 10, 80% of them so far this season. The Devils are a lesser offense in the league, so this will be a chance for the Capitals to improve in the Metropolitan Division. Our first betting advice is to pick Washington Capitals. New Jersey has also played well defensively, giving up 2.5 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game and will need to keep it up if they want to win this game. Our second betting advice is to pick under 6.5. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Colorado Avalanche vs Florida Panthers. Darcy Kuemper has been doing decently well this season as the goalie for the Colorado Avalanche. In his previous game against the Washington Capitals, he finished giving up 5 goals on 39 shots. Colorado, as a team, allowed 13 goals last season, which ends up being 25th in the league. They are league average in power play goals against, 2, and power plays against, 8, so this defense can be used as a huge strength when shortened. It will be interesting to see how the Avalanche decide to defend as Kuemper has allowed 9 goals in the last 2 games. Our first betting advice is to pick Florida. Florida comes in ranked 3rd in the league in scoring at 4.67 GPG and 2nd in goals allowed at 2.00. Grabbing the win against the Lightning was Spencer Knight, who stopped 30 of the 31 shots he faced in his first start of the year. Sergei Bobrovsky is slated to be back in the crease for this one, and he is 2-0 with a 2.47 GA on the year. Last year, he was 19-10 with a 2.91 GA overall, including 10-5 with a 2.65 GA here at home. Bobrovsky is 8-4 with a 2.64 GA in his career against the Avs. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6.5. Islanders vs Columbus Blue Jackets. The Islanders have played poorly in their own end of the ice. New York is allowing an average of 4.00 goals per game, which is 26th in the NHL, while the penalty kill unit has been slightly below average, with a success rate of 77.8%. New York's Ilya Sorokin is 1-2-0 with a 3.71 goals against average and .899 save percentage. The Islanders have given up 12 goals while scoring just 8. Our first betting advice is to pick Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus is averaging 3.67 goals per game. They scored only 1 goal on 23 shots in their last game. Boone Jenner scored the lone goal for the Blue Jackets, while Patrick Lane and Jakub Voracek picked up an assist. Columbus has also played well defensively, giving up 2.33 goals per game. They gave up a season-high 4 goals in their last game and will need to bounce back with a better performance if they want to get the win. The Blue Jackets are scoring an average of 3.67 goals per game and currently have the 4th best power play, scoring 42.9% of the time with a man advantage. Columbus opened the regular season scoring 8 goals against Arizona and has since scored 2 in a victory over Seattle and was held to 1 goal in a loss to Detroit. Oliver Bjorkstrand and Boone Jenner are the leading goal scorers for Columbus with 2 apiece. Max Domi is the leader in assists for the Blue Jackets with 3, and the veteran center is tied for the lead in overall points, with Patrick Lane and Bjorkstrand with 4 each. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5.